I'm your host, Following Christ. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are new so you can get these videos as they are constantly uploaded. Don't forget to click the bell icon so that you are notified every time a new video is uploaded. Don't forget that you can also like us on Facebook at the name The Watchman for Christ, as well as the Seal of God Network on Facebook. Today I'd just like to ask you a question. What are you doing? What are we doing? An interesting comment was posed to me by a friend at church, and they said that the enemy, the devil, puts in overtime. He works 24/7, non-stop. So what are we doing if the devil is putting in that amount of work to get you, the viewer, to get me, to distract us from God? What are we doing? Or what should we be doing? The Bible tells us in the book 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 17, it says that we ought to pray without ceasing. That means that we should be constantly in the attitude of prayer. Not necessarily that we should be on our knees 24/7, because we wouldn't be able to accomplish much that way. We ought to be in the attitude or the mindset that where we're constantly talking to the Lord for all of our decision makings, our thought process, as well as our actions. The reason why that is so important is because the book of Leviticus chapter 17 verse 11 says that the life is in the blood. Prayer is literally the lifeblood of the soul. If I have no blood coursing through my veins, I die. So the same holds true with prayer. If you look at someone's life and you see that it has nothing but negativity, it's going down, it's in a downward spiral, they have a lot of problems, even your own, then I'd have to ask, what's your prayer life like? If your prayer life is lukewarm, it shows in your actual life. No one likes warm drinks, cold or lukewarm. If you want to be on fire for God, it starts with prayer. Because our enemy, the Bible says, walks around like a roaring lion. According to 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8, it says that we ought to be sober, be vigilant. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. 24/7, 365 days a year, 366 on a leap year, that the enemy is working, putting in this amount of work to come after you and to come after me. What are we doing to combat that? If prayer is a wall that we build around us, like a fortress to fortify, to protect us, how can we complain that the enemy is attacking us or that we're constantly incurring problems if we're not doing anything to hold back the attack? The amount of work that the enemy is putting in, we should meet it on our knees. Because the Bible tells us in John chapter 10 verse 10 that the enemy comes as a thief. And what does a thief do? Christ says that the thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. So the enemy is trying to steal your salvation and your joy through Christ. He's literally trying to kill you and take your life and have you destroyed for eternity. But if we pray and give our hearts and our minds to the Lord, Christ promises that he has come that we may have life and that we may have it more abundantly. We cannot begin to even stand on our own 2 feet without the power and the grace of the Lord. And that starts with a healthy prayer life, by thanking God that he woke you up in the morning and asking for his blessing throughout the day, and giving him your life as you close your eyes before you go to bed at night. If prayer is your lifeblood, brothers and sisters, are you running on E? This is your host, Fallen Christ, and you must remember that no matter if you like this message or accept it, it really doesn't matter, because the truth always stays true. Truth is stranger than fiction. God bless you. I'm your host, Fallen Christ. My friends, it's time.